Welcome back to Bakes Takes 2025 edition. And wow, what a start to the year it's been. We've already had some fantastic matchups. Some great teams are coming into midseason form. And you see the standings already separating teams into the true contenders versus the ain't gonna happen this year folks. And I think by now you probably already have a good idea if you are in fact one of those ain't gonna happen this year folks. But today I wanted to give you guys something a little new, a little something fresh to kick this season off. This show has certainly been on the cutting edge of some segments over the years, from Bricked Up to Get My Mother on the Phone Players of the Week to the League Drinking Game and many others. This year is going to be no different. So that is why today I am unveiling the new segment that we're going to call Team vs. Swing. In this first ever iteration of Team vs. Swing, we have a fantastic matchup in store. This will be the 4-1 Olney Bogeymen going up against a 294-yard bullet right down the middle of the fairway. Here to kick things off, we have quarterback Drake May going up against a picturesque setup position here. Looks like those arms are just falling naturally from the shoulders. You got some great spine tilts and just to round things into form and to make this matchup any less close than it already was, we have the visor that's just looking better than ever. So here, easy edge goes to the setup position, golf swing over team. As we work our way down our roster, we go into the wide receiver room of Nico Collins and Devontae Smith. You also have a little Cooper Kupp action sprinkled in there when need be. This is going up against this takeaway club parallel. It's in a really nice spot. The club face is in a nice neutral position. Arms are staying connected to the body. However, that club is getting just a little inside on us, well inside our hands there. We'd love to see a little better wrist hinge, get that club just a little more vertical early, and let that club head kind of cover those hands up rather than getting too far inside. Because I'm so high on Nico Collins, this matchup will go slightly to the team over the swing. We move naturally into the running backs of Saquon Barkley and Jonathan Taylor, which quite frankly is about as high-power backfield as you can have in fantasy this year. They are going up against the top of the swing here for Ty. He's in a nice, decent position. Again, those arms are staying nice and connected. You got a nice hip turn. However, it does feel just slightly incomplete. Would love to see those arms get just a little higher. Let that left arm kind of be more in line with our shoulders there. They're coming in a little under that right shoulder, as you can see. Just feels a little incomplete, almost like a Ryan Safner lecture without talking about the UConn Huskies. It's almost like shooting 84 at Piney Branch without a Baconator after the round. Just doesn't feel totally complete to me. And because of how high octane that backfield is, this again will be a slight edge to the team over the swing. The next matchup here, we have tight end Tyler Warren against our downswing position here from Ty. I really do love what's going on here. We are allowing our arms just to fall naturally in front of our body. Here, that club is in a nice, powerful position inside of our hands, ready to turn and burn through that golf ball. Because of this, and because I'm not too high on Tyler Warren, this will be another win for golf swing over team. We will then go over some of our flex and bench options against our impact position here. We have the likes of Quinshon Junkins. We have Matthew Golden, Keon Coleman, some decent names, some decent production there to fill in on coming up bye weeks and any injuries we may sustain throughout the year. But again, it's a tough matchup as this is just a center strike laced missile. You're able to see the ball in the background there just perfectly starting on target, on line, full extension through the shot, hips cleared, just an absolute piss missile. If you could see there at impact, his mouth was agape, probably just shocked at how center contact that was. Might have been the first time all day, I'm not sure. But because of how pure this ball was struck, this is again going to be an edge to the golf swing over team. The final and last matchup here will be the follow-through position against the overall production so far from the Olney Bogeymen. And again, they are 4-1, third place in the league with tied for the best record. and we are going up against a follow-through position as he just watched this ball soar down the middle of the fairway, not even worried about the water whatsoever. However, at second glance here, the 10-finger grip against the 4-1 record will unfortunately skew this towards the team over the swing. Unbelievable we've been golfing this long with a 10-finger grip. We've been playing for years. We play every weekend, yet we are gripping this club like a baseball bat. Unfortunately, that is going to have to be a team win over a swing.
And there it is, folks. Just by a nose, the Olney Bogeymen beat out the golf swing of Ty Reeves. It was a fantastic matchup. Hope there's no hard feelings there, Ty. Your swing certainly would beat out plenty of rosters we have here in the league this year. However, your team happens to be just a juggernaut mowing through teams here for the first 5 weeks. But there you have it. If you would like your swing to be analyzed up against your roster, please send your golf swing to me so I can do such in the coming weeks. Other than that, best of luck to all. Feed Bill.